Charles Barkley is a former NBA star turned sports analyst who is known for his unfiltered opinions and larger-than-life personality. But there is more to him than meets the eye. In this video, we'll take a closer look at 20 unknown secrets about Charles Barkley. Barkley was born in Leeds, Alabama, a small town just outside of Birmingham. He was the youngest of 5 children. His mother, Charles Glenn, worked as a domestic worker, and his father, Frank Barkley, was a truck driver. Barkley was a standout basketball player at Leeds High School, where he led the team to the state semifinals. Barkley's nickname, the Round Mound of Rebound, was given to him by his Auburn University coach, Sonny Smith, because of his large frame and ability to grab rebounds. Barkley was drafted 5th overall by the Philadelphia 76ers in the 1984 NBA draft. He played for the 76ers for 8 seasons before being traded to the Phoenix Suns in 1992. Barkley's rivalry with Bill Laimbeer was intense and often physical. In a 1990 playoff game, Barkley elbowed Laimbeer in the face, resulting in a brawl between the two teams. Barkley has been very open about his gambling addiction, which he says began in the late 80s when he started betting on horse races. He has admitted to losing over $10 million on gambling, including $2.5 million in a single weekend in Las Vegas. Inside the NBA was a popular sports show on TNT, and Barkley was one of its most entertaining and controversial hosts. He was known for his blunt opinions and often clashed with his co-hosts, particularly Shaquille O'Neal. Barkley was married to his first wife, Maureen Blumhardt, from 1989 to 1999. He is currently married to his second wife, Maureen Blumhardt, whom he met in a restaurant in 1989. Barkley's political views are often at odds with those of his fellow NBA players. In a 2020 interview, he criticized the Black Lives Matter movement for not doing enough to address issues like education and economic inequality in the black community. Barkley's legal troubles include a 1991 arrest for DUI in which he was found driving drunk in Scottsdale, Arizona. He was also sued in 2008 by a Las Vegas casino for failing to pay a $400,000 gambling debt. Barkley's fear of flying is well known and has caused him to miss several important games and events. In a 2015 interview, he said he would often drive from his home in Arizona to Los Angeles to film inside the NBA instead of flying. Barkley's reported net worth of $50 million is largely due to his successful NBA career and his lucrative broadcasting career with TNT. He has also made money from various business ventures and endorsements, including a popular campaign for Nike in the 90s. As the youngest of 5 children, Barkley grew up in a modest home with limited resources. He has spoken in interviews about how his family often struggled to make ends meet, and how he had to share a bed with his siblings. Barkley's father, Frank, was an alcoholic who often struggled to hold down a steady job. In his autobiography, Barkley wrote about how his father's drinking contributed to the family's financial problems and strained relationships. The nickname, the Round Mound of Rebound, was not initially meant as a compliment, but Barkley eventually embraced it as a symbol of his unique skill set as a player. He was known for his ability to grab rebounds despite being undersized for a power forward. Barkley's MVP season in 1993 was one of the best of his career. He averaged 25.6 points, 12.2 rebounds, and 5.1 assists per game, leading the Phoenix Suns to the NBA Finals, which they lost to Michael Jordan's Chicago Bulls. Barkley's rap album was not critically acclaimed, but it did produce one memorable music video for the single, I May Be Wrong But I Doubt It. The video features Barkley rapping in front of a green screen, with various surreal images and special effects superimposed behind him. Barkley is a skilled golfer who has played in several high-profile tournaments, including the American Century Championship and the Pebble Beach Pro-Am. He has said that golf helps him relax and escape the stresses of his job. Barkley's conservative political views have sometimes put him at odds with other African-American celebrities and activists. He has defended his support for conservative politicians by saying that he is not a black man or a white man, but simply an American who cares about his country. Despite being undersized for his position, Barkley was known for his physicality and toughness on the court. He was not afraid to get into confrontations with opponents, and was known to throw elbows and get in players' faces. Barkley's time with the Houston Rockets was brief but memorable. He joined the team in 1996 and played alongside future Hall of Famers Hakeem Olajuwon and Clyde Drexler. The team made it to the Western Conference Finals, but lost to the Utah Jazz. Barkley's relationship with Michael Jordan was complicated. The two were close friends and competitors on the court, but Barkley has been critical of Jordan's leadership style and his role in the NBA players' strike in 1998. Barkley's philanthropic efforts include the establishment of the Charles Barkley Foundation, which provides funds for education and other charitable causes. He has also been involved in various campaigns to promote health and fitness, particularly among children. Barkley's endorsement deals have included major brands like Nike, McDonald's, and Coca-Cola. His Nike campaign in the 1990s was particularly memorable, featuring the slogan, "I am not a role model," and controversial ads that addressed issues like race and politics.